My name is Haukur, and I am the co-founder of the first challenger bank in Iceland called Indo. We will be a licensed savings bank, the first one of its kind in Iceland, and more to the point, I think internationally we will be the first of our kind in the world. So we will be offering what is called in economics as narrow banking or safe banking, and I will come a little bit onto that in a bit. But we think it's pretty cool that we can merge being the first ones in Iceland with something that hasn't been done before, although the economic part of it has been much discussed over the last, I should say, 80, 90 years. Now, let me see here. What are we going to do? Well, first of all, it's not enough to think about setting up a new bank, which in and of itself is quite difficult and cumbersome, but it's also, is there a need? So what is happening in the banking landscape internationally, and what has been happening in the last few years? And what stands out is the distrust. People just don't trust the banks. In Iceland, only 21% of Icelanders trust the banks, and in the US, it's 30% who don't trust, who do trust the banks. And over the years, it has become consistently low. We see on this graph from the US what happened in 2008, and the trust just disappeared. Now, why is that? Well, banks are a black box. My money is in the bank, but I don't know what it's doing with my money. And every once in a while, the banks go bust, and I have to worry about getting my money. And if I do get my money, it's usually through some sort of government bailout, which I hate. And I am powerless to do anything about it. So I don't understand it. I need the bank. I am beholden to the bank for many things that I do, but I can't do anything about it. And they're dangerous. I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff, much of which I don't know about, much of which I disagree with. So that is the landscape that Indo is going into and addressing. My co-founder and I, we have more than 20 years experience in running a bank in Iceland. And what we found is that what is of the utmost importance in the banking engine, or in just the banking institutions as a whole, is we are addressing the safety, empowerment, and control issue. With Indo, your money is always safe. Not safe in the sense that there is some depositor's guarantee that is going to back up any money that might be lost. It's just 100% safe. And you will always know where it is. It's being kept at the central bank when you're not using it. We are telling you what we're doing with your money, which is equally as important as knowing that it's safe, but you might also want to know that your money is not being used for things that you inherently or morally disagree with. It's not being used for the meat industry or agriculture or arms dealing or whatever the case may be. And furthermore, we are also incorporating in our proprietary app a whole slew of security measures that you can use to personalize your experience. Do you want to use your debit card abroad? Fine, you can allow it, or you can prohibit it, so it can't be used outside of the country. Contactless transactions, on or off. Online transactions, on or off. It's up to you. So what we do basically is we offer one product that is a current account with a debit card and a kick-ass app, and we keep your money safe and we tell you where it is, plain and simple. What we don't do is look at our customers as a source of funding with implicit taxpayer guarantee, putting the money into some sort of black box and doing all kinds of crazy things that might make us money as bankers. But if they go south, they end up costing you, the taxpayer, money. 64% of customers are belief driven. We as a company, we want to mirror what people feel about everyday life. We want to recycle the plastic. If you don't need a plastic debit card, please don't take one. Use a virtual one. We will offer carbon offsetting. We will have a function in the app showing you what your carbon footprint is and how you can offset it. There is no pollution. We will donate, by law, 5% of all our pre-tax profit to local charities, functions, whatever. We are required